Hey everybody, happy Monday, happy Tuesday, whatever day it is where you're watching this. Thank you for joining me on this live stream. I hope you guys are doing well. And yes, so I'm doing some live readings here. I'm also doing a Q&A. I had so much fun with you guys last night. Hey Lina, I had so much fun with you guys last night. So I just thought I'd come back on for a little while. So I hope everyone comes in the room. Let me go ahead and share this on Facebook. I wanna go live. Join me live now, honeys. I always do that. I posted on the wrong actual link. Dang it. Hi, one person who is here. How are you? Let me post to the Facebook page. Join me live now. So how's everyone doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys had a good Monday. If you guys have any questions for me, let me know. If you want a personal reading, if you have a personal question you want me to answer, you can send a donation. So yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for everyone to come in the room. This is obviously not the most fun part of doing live, so just waiting for people to come in the room. But yeah, I don't know. I'm going to pull a card for people, for everybody. And let's see what card we get for everyone in the room tonight. I hope everyone's doing good. How's everyone's Monday? I hope you guys are having a good Monday, a good Tuesday, wherever you are, whatever time it is where you are. Let's pull a card for everyone in the room and see what messages Spirit has. Spirit guides, the angels, the ancestors, the protectors, God has for us in the room tonight. So what messages does Spirit have for everyone in the room tonight? What messages does Spirit have for everyone in the room tonight? It's very quiet. All right, I'm going to pull one card. I feel like we kind of, I don't know, this kind of sounds familiar. That which is like unto itself is drawn. Okay? And it reads on the back, everything that you perceive is vibration, and the life you are living is your vibrational interpretation. The powerful law of attraction is at the root of everything you experience. And the never-changing, always accurate premise of this law is that which is like unto itself is drawn. When you give thought to something, you begin the attraction process of the essence of that subject into your life experience. Once you have activated a thought vibration within yourself by giving attention to the subject, the progression of expansion occurs. How lovely. So I hope everyone in the room is doing well. YouTube been tripping with the notifications. Yeah, I was wondering why there's no one here. I just pulled a card for everyone in the room. Hey, Siobhan, how are you? How are you? How's everyone doing tonight on this Monday? How was everyone's Monday? Mine was pretty good. I can't really complain. I got some cleaning done. I did a little bit of grocery shopping and stuff. So it's a regular Monday. Nothing special. I saw my grandma. I got to chill with my grandma for a little bit. That was fun. I actually went over to my grandma's house, a little story time and throwback Monday. Do you guys go to your grandparents' house and go through their photo albums and take pictures from the photo albums? So I took a picture from my photo album. I don't know if you guys know, my dad actually died 8 years ago. So when I went over to my grandma's house, I was like, can I get some photos of my dad? Yeah, Siobhan. I'm good, Siobhan. How are you? I can't really complain. It's been a good Monday. I really, it's been really chill, really relaxing, actually. Especially considering the emotional day I had yesterday. But you guys already know about that from yesterday's live. By the way, I totally just took off my socks. It's hot. Back to my story. So I went over to my grandma's house, went through the photo album. My dad died 8 years ago, so I'm in my own place now. I live alone, right? So I'm like, I want my father's energy in my home. So I got some photos, and this is little me with my uncle, actually, who was putting me in a headlock, and my dad is just looking like not doing absolutely anything. This was Christmas, actually, so this is super appropriate for the holiday season. And I just thought this was so funny because it accurately describes the relationship between me and my uncle and my father. Like, I love this picture. So I don't know. I thought this was so cute. So I actually put this over here when I do my reading so I can look at it, you know, and laugh every now and then. So that is my story time. How's everyone else doing? Super dope. Thank you, Siobhan. It's like super quiet in here. I can't deal with the quietness. I want to read on some celebrities or something. Like, I want to read some tea in this live stream today. I just don't know what tea, you know, to read on. I don't know what tea is hot right now. But I don't want to read on him if no one knows who he is. So, yeah, I guess let's pull cards for people in the room right now. I don't know how long I'll be on here because there's like no one here. So, well, no, there's not no one here. There's 6 people here, but you guys aren't really talking. So, what messages do the spirit guides, the angels, and the ancestors have for everyone in the room tonight? I'm going to keep this video up, though. I don't really care, to be honest. What messages do the angels, the ancestors, the protectors, and God have for everyone in the room tonight? What messages do the angels, the spirit guides, ancestors, and protectors? Oh, you're sending a donation. You want to ask a question? Yes, Lina. If you want to get a question answered while I'm here, you can send $5 to $10 for 1 question, $20 for 2 questions, $30 for 3 questions, and so on and so forth. I prefer PayPal, but you can send a super chat. The link to the PayPal is in the chat box as well as the description. Let's pull some cards for everyone in the room. What does everyone in the room need to know? They probably didn't get the notification. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know what YouTube has been up to lately with the notifications. Hey, Shania. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Let's do one more shuffle for everyone in the room. Let's see what messages Spirit has for us tonight. On this lovely Monday, honey. I'm living for this Monday. This Monday was really relaxing. I'll have to do one more shuffle because the card fell. By the way, I just put up the January reading, so check out your January reading. Hello, love your energy. Thank you, Red Belly. I like to cha-cha. Yes, honey. Like the video as you enter. Yes, guys. Like the video as you guys enter. I like to cha-cha. That sounds like a song. I get the moon card in the past position, so there is something about us in this room right now, working through our emotions. I would venture to say these past few weeks has been quite emotional for everyone in the room. Would you guys be able to kind of resonate with this? Something about emotions. A lot of us are kind of going through an emotional period in our lives, emotional purging right now. All right. Yes. Yeah, Siobhan. Yes. So a lot of us are going through like some emotional purging and also learning to cope with stress, sadness, emotions in a more healthier way. All right. Also working through some pain as well. It's a big time of release for us. I feel like a lot of us are wanting to make certain decisions, wanting to make certain choices, wanting to do certain things at this time, but patience is a virtue. I wouldn't move too quickly, you guys, at this time for, you know, whatever it is you want to enact in your life, be patient, okay? Allow things to kind of happen organically because you don't want to react or you don't want to act, period, from a place of stress, from a place of worry, from a place of anxiety, all right? Because that's going to keep you in the rat race. Oh, you want to break up with your boyfriend, child, Red Belly. Thank you for the $5 donation, Azra. So go ahead. Oh, let me see if you actually sent your question here on the phone. But let me just finish this spread really first for everyone in the room. I guess follow me at Lamarr Townsend, but I feel like we're stuck between 2 choices. We're stuck between maybe even multiple choices. Maybe it's more than one choice. more than one decision, more than one thing we want to manifest into our lives at this time. Patience is a virtue, you guys, okay? Allow the answers to come to you. That's been my biggest lesson, patience. Yes, exactly. That kind is in your aunt's name. Don't be nervous, Lina. There's no reason to be nervous. We are very supportive in this room. By the way, we're super supportive. We're not judgmental in this room, okay? So don't be afraid to ask questions. Money is a big factor for a lot of us here tonight. And I want to say that our money is going through a transformation right now. Not a bad transformation. It actually feels like a good transformation in which there are less hands in the pot. All right? Less hands in the pot of our money. All right? Whether that means you're paying off bills, you're paying off debts, honey, because that can be hands in the pot. Okay? Money with the 6 of coins. This is also success. So there's something about success for everyone in the room tonight as well, especially my female energies, okay? Masculine energies too as well. Masculine in terms of money, feminine in terms of your thoughts, expressing yourself, I feel. Let's just pull a few more cards and then we'll get into Lina's reading. You guys, I would say, I don't know. I feel like, okay. So today is December 17th. I'm going to say next week or any time from now until next week, there are going to be a lot of unexpected experiences for us. Hey, JoJo, ask whatever. Good unexpected experiences, though. They're going to be manifestations, okay? Manifestations that I feel like you've been wanting to manifest for a while, all right? So it's like, I almost get the sense that like, hey, not for you to know. How's everyone doing? Money, success, most definitely. Yes, exactly. I'm loving it. So that was actually a good reading for everyone in the room. Let's go ahead and look and see what Lina, what question Lina has. So what does everyone want to talk about? What did you guys do today? Did you guys have anything crazy happen today? Or did you have to cuss someone out, honey? Did you have to put someone in their place? What happened with you guys today? I want to know what happened with you guys. Okay, so Lina, do you want me to ask your question out loud, or would you prefer to keep it secret? Now, the great thing about PayPal, when you send a PayPal payment for your personal questions, live questions, is that you do have privacy. So I will respect your privacy if you don't want me to read your question. So let me know. This is actually a good question. Lina knows that she wanted to cuss someone badly. Child, what happens? Who did you want to cuss out? You know, Monday is associated with emotion. Lina's question before we get into the tea. Okay? Yes, honeys. You can say it if you want. Okay, Lina. By the way, if you're here and you would like a live reading, you can donate to my Super Chat or my PayPal. I do prefer PayPal payments, and anywhere between $5 to $10 is one question, $20 is two questions, $30 is three questions, so on and so forth. I will post the link to my PayPal again, but it's also in the description box as well. So, yes. People doing stupid shit at work. Yeah, those coworkers can sometimes get the best of you. They can work your nerves, honey. Trust me, I know. When I worked a part-time job. All right. So Lina's question is, Lina wants to know if she should pursue education or should she pursue her creative side. And I feel like this is actually something that a lot of people go through. You know, should I pursue my passion or should I pursue what I think is going to be more stable, going to be more consistent? So this is a really good question. Should Lina pursue education or should Lina pursue her creative side? Thank you for joining the room. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe. Should Lina pursue education or should Lina pursue her creative side? Let's just do one more shuffle. Also, you guys, we're coming into Capricorn season soon. I'm really excited. Who's excited for Capricorn season? How did you guys feel about Sagittarius season? Did you guys love it? I have to be honest, I wasn't really a fan of Sagittarius season, not because of Sagittarius, but because it was just kind of tough this year. I don't really know why. All right, Lina. Should Lina pursue education or her creative side? I get the King of Wands here in the past position. So this is an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, masculine energy. I get the Lovers here in the present position. So Lina, are you married? Are you in a relationship? Team Cappy, yes. Hey, TK. Hello. Love your channel. Thank you, TK. I appreciate that. Thank you for being here. So Lina, are you in a relationship right now? Let's keep pulling cards. I get the Tower. I will say that the Lover's card can sometimes mean following your passion or following your heart. Stuck between two worlds with the Two of Wands coming out. Hi, Jaden. This to keep... I kind of want to say both because I'm getting practical energy with this. Like I'm getting realistic. Like you need to be a bit realistic. So if you have to like work in education just to pay the bills, then I would work in education just to pay the bills. Is it glitching? Not for you to know says everyone freezing up and glitching or just me. That's what it's fine on my end. I hope you guys are, I hope it's working on your end. I'm not sure what's going on. But I get that, Lina, is everyone hearing me fine? You're glitching? That sucks. TK says she hears me fine, or he or she hears me fine. It's buffering for you too. That's weird. Okay, it's good now. Yeah, I don't know what was going. It's like fine on my end, but all right, Lina. I feel like it's kind of both. For example, if you need to pursue education just to keep the bills, paid, then I would pursue education, but do your creative side part-time. All right, that's kind of the energy I'm getting. I hope that makes sense. But if you feel like you're financially okay and you're able, can hear you, but it looks like a puppet when talking. That's weird. That's weird. I really don't want to restart. Because if I restart, I'm not coming back, to be honest. But I hope Lina is hearing this. That's what I feel. But if you feel like you're financially okay to kind of pursue education or to pursue your creative side without worrying about your money, then I would say just pursue education, but pursue your creative side, but keep education in your back pocket just in case. All right. But I would say if you're going to pursue your creative side, pursue it with all your might. Like, don't hold back. Just go hard in the paint. I hope Lina heard that. I don't know if it's buffering for everyone. I have no idea what's going on. Can anyone hear me or see me? If not, we'll have to do this another day, guys. I'm sorry. All getting a bit better so far now. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My internet's fine. Is my internet fine? It has to be fine because I have internet on my phone, so I'm good on your end. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I prayed before I got on live that everything would be fine, so I don't know. What was I about to check? I was about to check my PayPal just to make sure no one else sent a donation. That's what I was about to do. Okay, we're good. It's the end of that Mercury shadow period. Probably a lot on my equipment. Maybe. Hey, the Black Sun Goddess. It's good now. Okay, good. Yeah, that Mercury retrograde always messes up technology, right? What did I want to do? What did I want to talk about? I don't remember what I wanted to talk about when I wanted to do. I always that's my thing. Like my Mercury and Sag is just always on the go. Like I'm always thinking. And then I forget what I thought about. But so what's going on in your guys' world? Celebrities. Yes, celebrities. Celebrity tea. Except I don't know what celebrity I want to read or what celebrity we should read on. I have to be honest, I don't really keep up with celebrities anymore. So you guys have to I get my tea from you guys, So yeah. I kind of want to see what's gonna happen What about Betty White? Ooh, that is a good one. I love Betty White. That's a really good one. Let's do Betty White. What's going on with Betty White? I love The Golden Girls. It's one of my favorite shows. I still watch it to this day. You know, Britney took residency in Vegas. Really? But Britney's been in Vegas for like a while now, right? Where's Lina, by the way? Yeah, we should look into Britney. Because I love me some Britney, okay? Like, I really love Britney. But what's going on with Betty White? What's going on with Betty White? What can Betty White's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors tell us about her? I actually feel like there's something about the Golden Girls cast members that are actually around her. I feel like, especially Blanche. I mainly feel Blanche. I kind of feel Dorothy and Sophia too, but mainly Blanche. Like, I guarantee you, if you ask Betty White, do you ever feel Blanche's energy? Like, she would say, oh, yeah, for sure. Like, I feel like Blanche is around her a lot. What's going on with Betty White? I'm here. The internet lagged on my end. I'm sorry. But, okay, Lina, basically the synopsis of your reading was that you should pursue both. And in terms of realistic, in terms of practicality. Okay, you got it. Yeah, good. Betty White is a Capricorn. I forgot about that. She is a Capricorn. And that's so weird. Like, I don't peg her as a Capricorn. For the 5 of Coins show that's having, like, issues with ratings or something like that. Okay. I feel like Betty White has a man around her that she kind of has to keep tabs on or keep a watch of. He's a little bit shady, a little bit sneaky. I don't know if it's a family member. It kind of feels like it might be a family member. Overall, her health seems pretty fine. She's actually quite healthy for her age. I feel like she like takes pills, like, you know, like the vitamins and green juice, that kind of energy. That's kind of what I get from her. I feel like Betty White is going to end up in some type of, I almost want to say, like a telenovela kind of thing, or like an overseas series, or like a foreign series, something like that. And I see a Latina, so I don't know if it's like a cast of Latina people and Latinos, or if it's just like a mixed race kind of thing. And it's kind of the final raha when it happens. Not saying that it's going to happen soon. It's kind of the final raha for the Golden Girls. Like, I see a lot of Golden Girls marathons. But I feel like Betty kind of does acting for fun. Like, it's no longer about her legacy. It's no longer about building her career. It's just, I like acting, you know. This is what I do. You know, I'm older, you know, and this is how I make my money. This is how I make my coin. But I don't know. I don't know. Is Betty White married? Or is she in a relationship? Because I feel like if she's in a relationship, I don't know. Like, maybe her partner passed away recently or something like that. But that's what I see for Betty White. Interesting. I also see something about licensing her image as well. Excuse me. But I feel like all of this is going to happen once she transitions into the spirits world, okay? But I think she's going to be around for a little while longer. You know, I think Betty has a lot of life left in her for sure. All right? Especially a Capricorn. Capricorns actually tend to live, granted, they eat healthy, they have healthy habits. They tend to live long lives, so. She's declining now as far as speaking. Oh, I didn't know that. That's actually sad. But I do see Blanche around her a lot. Like, Blanche is gonna be there when she transitions. That'll be probably the first person she, like, one of the first people she connects with. Let's look at Britney. All right. I love me some Britney. So what's going on with Britney Spears? Yeah, she's a wonderful actress. I know I love Betty White. What is going on with Britney Spears? What can Britney Spears' angels, ancestors, protectors, and spirit guides tell us about Britney? What's going on with Britney in her new Vegas residency? Will it be successful? Will people love it? Will she ever come out with a new album? What's going on with Britney? Britney Spears. What's going on with Britney? All right, I get the Queen of Cups. I know that Britney is a Sagittarius. I get the Hierophant. There is something about Britney in her Vegas residency where I feel like Britney is going to kind of, is as if she already isn't. She's going to start to become a part of Vegas culture. Like, I feel like Vegas is kind of starting, or will start to use Britney for its own benefit. All right? As if it already isn't doing that. Hey, Dollface, how are you? Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you for being here. What about Cardi and Offset? We can do Cardi and Offset next. I see a lot of females around Britney Spears. I don't know if females have kind of tight holds on her career, whether she has... I know she has Felicia. Felicia is her assistant. And Felicia comes out as a water sign, so I don't know what Felicia's actual sign is. But I see two other. I don't know if they're record execs or something like that. Yes, thank you for being here. I feel like Britney will end up coming out with a new album. I see her working on music next year. Could also come out with a new album next year, probably towards the end of the year. Or at least we're going to start to hear buzz about Britney making new music, Britney coming out with new music, something like that. Britney may be going through some family issues right now. All right. Whether she's had someone recently pass in her family or there's just arguments, something like that with family. She is having a little bit of family issues right now. I also feel like Britney sees a therapist on a regular basis, which is actually a good thing for her. There is something about Britney where she's kind of scared to come back into the limelight like she used to be. You know, I mean, for us Britney fans out there, we want to see Britney, you know, out in the limelight again. We want to see her. Like there are mainly two men that are kind of, there's something about these two men where they like to keep her kind of stuck in like a certain mental mindset. So there's something about whenever Britney kind of comes out into the limelight, these two men or certain people kind of come in and try to come for her. So I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of legal issues as well. But I didn't have the Justice card come out, but that doesn't really mean anything. So you think Britney's going to do better in Vegas than Mariah did? I think so too, to be honest. I think Britney's going to do better than Gaga too, actually. We should actually do that. I want to see how Gaga's Vegas residency will be. But wait a minute. Someone said Cardi B and Offset. Let's look at Cardi B and Offset, you guys, and see what's going on with that. I think I'm going to just change this title to Celebrity Readings. So, will Cardi B and Offset last? Thank you for surrounding us all in this live stream with your watery wall of protection, your fiery wall of protection, and your warrior shield of protection. We come in peace. In the name of Jesus, I pray and thank you. Thank you, God. Amen. Will Cardi B and Offset last? Certain celebrities, you just have to pray before you read their energy, honey. Okay? So will Cardi B and Offset last? I feel like it's mainly Offset, though. His energy is not that hot, to be honest. Like, I'm not feeling it. But if that's Cardi B's man, honey, who am I to judge? You know? So will Cardi B and Offset last? Ooh, Pete Davidson and Ariana Grande. That would be a good one. They've been going through some drama lately. that I've not really been keeping up with. There's something about Ariana, and no shade. I don't know. There's something about her energy. I'm just like, eh. But she makes good music. I'm not going to lie. One last shuffle for Offset and Cardi. What's going on with them? Will they last? Let's see. I get the Princess of Swords here. In the past, I know Cardi's Libra. I think Cardi was the one that actually facilitated the breakup this first time. I don't think Offset is ever going to change, to be honest. With the Six of Wands, there's something about Offset where he has a way where he kind of justifies his behavior. He's that kind of guy. I get the King of Swords. And it's interesting because I get the Six of Wands in between the Princess of Swords and the King of Swords. Is Offset older than Cardi B? Do you guys know? He's a Sag, Sun, Pisces, Moon with Venus and Scorpio. He ain't built to be faithful. Exactly. Child. Sag, Sun, Pisces, Moon, honey. Lord. Oh, he's 2 months younger. Interesting. Okay. Will Cardi B and Offset last? Let's see. You guys know I don't like to be the bearer of bad news. All right. I think Offset's behavior, Offset's addictions, Offset's issues are going to be the downfall of this relationship. I think Cardi's going to end up getting fed up. I think there's something about Offset and his behavior where if it hasn't already, it's going to start to affect Cardi's career in a really negative way. It's going to start to affect her money. And we all know Cardi is all about her money. But there is something about Offset where he kind of makes money off Cardi. I don't know how. I don't know. Is he a producer or something like that? Or he just may make money from being, associated with her. Will they last, though? Here's what I'll say. There's something about Cardi where she wants it to last. She wants it to work. I'm not going to lie. I think they're always going to kind of be in each other's lives because they have a child together, of course. But I just don't... I don't think Cardi's going to be able to deal with Offset's issues. But it's always going to be a back and forth with them. I feel like it's always going to be a back and forth. They're together, they're not together. It's not until I feel like Cardi finds someone else that it'll be over for good. There is something about this man where he is not black. He may have long hair, longish hair. And he may not be Cardi's typical type. I feel like Cardi likes bad boys, but there's something about this guy where he's not a bad boy, but he has bad boy tendencies, or he kind of comes off as a bad boy, but he's not really a bad boy at heart. He's kind of a mama's boy at heart, actually. And I feel like they're gonna have a good relationship, but it's not until, and I feel like once Cardi gets into a relationship with someone else, we're gonna see Offset really act out. Who else knows Janelle Monáe is Janet Jackson's daughter? Really? I bet Mariah was. Oh yeah, we're gonna look into Mariah for sure. Can you do Kris Wu again? Will he go back to acting in movies or make more music? He's taking a break from filming. Pete Davidson and Ariana. He's a Sag moon. Does anyone know Ariana Grande's zodiac sign? I know she's a Libra moon. Ty said she got a side boob. Oh, she did say that yesterday, didn't she? Actually, I forgot about that. Did Ty say anything about what the side boob looks like? Because I feel like if this is the side boob, he's not black. I don't think he's black. If he is, he's like mixed. He's never going to change. And yeah, he's never going to change Dollface, ever. Never. Unfortunately. Ariana G is the artwork of Jen Lopez and Shania Twain. That is the truest tea I have ever heard. Ariana Grande is the artwork of Jennifer Lopez and Shania Twain. That's so true. It's like the sexiness of Jennifer Lopez, but like the soul of Shania. I see that so clearly. He benefiting from being with her. Exactly. Exactly. So I guess next, let's look at Mariah. What's going on with Mariah and her drinking? What's going on with Mariah overall? Let's see what's going on with Mariah, honey. Because I know she's been going through it as well. What's going on with Mariah Carey? They have a typical Venus and Scorpio relationship built for the destruction. Exactly, Siobhan. Exactly. He's going to get her pregnant again. Watch. He's controlling. He is very controlling. Offset is super controlling. If you would like a personal question answered, you can send a donation to my PayPal or my Super Chat. And anywhere between $5 to $10 is one question. $20 is two questions. $30 is three questions, so on and so forth. Thank you, Not For You to Know, for the $2 donation. Yes. What is your question, Not For You to Know? Okay, so... And don't say sorry for being broke, either. That's life, you know? So what's going on with Mariah Carey? Mariah. Okay, so I feel like Mariah needs to cleanse her energy. There's something about Mariah where I don't know if she's haunted by a spirit but there's just some type of spirit lingering around her that keeps her in a state of drinking, in a state of depression, in a state of feeling empty. I feel like Mariah feels empty a lot of the times. Like empty of emotion, devoid of emotion sometimes. Like she's a robot. What's going on with Mariah Carey? They only want you when you're tired. Don't claim being broke. You're just financially challenged right now. Thank you, Siobhan. That's what I'm saying. She's still hurt by Nick. That's what I'm thinking. Yes, thank you for the donation, Not For You to Know. You know what? There's 11 people in this room, but I can have fun with 2 people. Like, I love you guys so much. Like, I don't know. I appreciate you guys a lot. Mariah, I get the final justice card here in the past. Mariah, there's something about Mariah where she hit rock bottom recently. Like, Mariah is going through it. I would say 2018 was not her best friend. 2018 was not her year, honey. All right? She really went through it this year. I get the 2 of coins, so there is something about Mariah where she's kind of stuck between 2 worlds. I don't know if she wants to do something new with her career. I feel like she's also kind of wanting to pander to the younger audience as well. I get the Lovers card here. So there's something about Mariah where she wants love. She wants to be loved, and she wants true love. I don't know if Mariah has ever had or felt true love. I don't even know if Mariah has ever felt truly loved, all right, with a D. 5 of Swords here. So is there something about Mariah in conflict behind the scenes with someone? Someone on her team? Someone that used to be on her team, maybe? It gets harder for these older starlets, honey. That is very, very true. Because her family is a broken home. Exactly, and that's too cute. That's true. Not for you to know, Siobhan, have had to be out of work for like a week now till this morning and still left. Child. I know that's right. Yeah, don't claim being broke, honey. That's another thing I need to stop saying is when I don't have the money I want or need in my account, I'm broke. No, I'm just financially challenged right now. Like Siobhan said. Mariah's going through some pain. Mariah's going through some depression. Mariah needs to be honest with us. I feel like Mariah has not been very honest with herself and with the public about what she's going through behind the scenes. She's a very good actress. She's very good at putting on a face, putting on a front. But there is something about Mariah where she's going to start to crack a little bit. All right. It could be due to a man, a younger man that's trying to get her money or that is dealing with her money in some way. Mariah's too trusting of men. That's part of her issue. She's too trusting of men. And she's too trusting of Mariah's too trusting of masculine energy. And what I mean by that is that she's trusting of men and women who have masculine energy, because to her, if you have masculine energy, you know what you're doing. You know, you're to be relied upon. You know, you're dependable. That's not always the case, though, unfortunately. Mariah's Vegas residency. I feel like we're gonna hear about Mariah's Vegas residency. Maybe having issues with selling tickets, to be honest. I feel like Mariah just really needs to revamp herself, to be honest with you. Kind of like she did with the Emancipation of Mimi, right? Like she revamped herself, but there was something about Mariah that I remember back then that she was more relatable. Like she was more honest and forthright in a way, if that makes sense. We need that Mariah back. But I think even that Mariah was born out of pain. I think there's something about Mariah where it's like almost all she's known has been pain. You know? Hey, Eddie, how are you? Mariah gotta stop being superficial. Exactly, Siobhan. That's what I'm saying. I think her diva persona is a defense mechanism. It is. Mariah's in the area. She be running their ass off. Yes. Yes. Mariah is very high maintenance. And I feel like Mariah has a way about her where if you don't do what she wants, she like will threaten you in some way. Like, well, I sign your paychecks, so you can get fired or you can do this for me right now, honey. That's Mariah. I'm doing good, Eddie. We need to have a chat, actually, because I just haven't talked to you in a while. Me and Eddie's another person that we kind of chat off YouTube. Eddie's a dope dude. It is a defense mechanism, exactly. Sounds like there was a lack of a father figure in her life. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Nessa is clocking the tea. Nessa's clocking the tea, honey. I love it. Hi, my friend Eretz Shwoni passed away last week. Can you pray for it, please and thank you? Yes, absolutely, Lisa. Lord, I ask that you send Lisa's friend Eretz Shwoni to the light. Thank you for surrounding his family, his friends, with your watery wall of protection, your fiery wall of protection, and your warrior shield of protection in Jesus' name. Thank you for mending their broken hearts. Thank you for mending Lisa's broken heart. Thank you for helping Eret's spirit to realize what has happened, to realize where he is now, and to not be afraid of going to the light, God. Not be afraid of the space that he is in now. Thank you for allowing him to also visit his family and friends, to let them know that he's okay, to mend their broken hearts as well. Thank you for connecting Eretz with his family and his friends that have passed on to the other side as well. In the name of Jesus, I pray and I thank you. And thank you for surrounding his spirit with your watery wall of protection, your fiery wall of protection, and your warrior shield of protection. In Jesus' name I pray and thank you, and I send him to the light with love. Amen. That was powerful. Mariah better get back with Jermaine Dupri and make a hit. Thank you, Siobhan. That's what I'm saying. Did I miss what you said on cancers? No, I don't think we talked about cancers. Wish I could give more. Oh, yeah, you asked about Kris Wu. Yeah, we can read on him really quickly. Chris Brown. Ooh, that's a good one. You got to humble yourself. You're not 90s Mariah no more. No, she's not. Okay, so we're going to do Pete Davidson, and then I think I want to do Chris Brown, and then maybe we'll do Kris Wu. Hey, Lamarr, Chris Brown Saturn return reading. Is he going to make it, or will he mess it up? Ooh, that's a good one, Siobhan. Let's do that. Chris Brown Saturn return reading. That's a good one, because he's like about to be 30, or is he in his 30s right now? I remember when Chris Brown first came out, like, I was in, like, high school or like middle school or something like that, but he was still pretty young when he came out too. Hey Lamarr, just curious, what does it mean when your ears ring? So when your ears ring, that typically means maybe that someone's talking about you or thinking about you, that spirit's trying to get your attention. that spirit is in your presence as well. Let's figure what that means. My ears are actually ringing right now. So, Wisdom and Light alleges Chris Brown is due to have another daughter. Oh, he'll be 30 in May. Oh, Chris is 29. What is Chris Brown's North Node? My ears have been ringing a lot lately. Yeah, mine too. Mine are ringing right now. Let's do Pete Davidson and Ariana Grande. Let's see what's going on with that. Is Pete okay? What's going on with Ariana? Why do all these circumstances continue to happen around her? What is going on? So what's going on with Pete Davidson and Ariana Grande? Why does Ariana keep finding herself in these circumstances with these men? What's going on? Pete got low self-esteem. Yeah, I kind of get that vibe. Okay, mine rang as you were praying. Thank you. Yes. You are a total gem, Lamarr. Thank you, Yolanda. I appreciate that. Pete Davidson and Ariana Grande. All right, let's see. I get the Empress here in the past position. There's something about Ariana where she's like a moving train, a moving business, a moving robot. And it's almost like whatever gets in the way gets left in the dust. And I feel like Pete Davidson got left in the dust. He got in the way. He had to move. He had to get left in the dust. That's kind of what I get. What is Pete Davidson's sign, you guys? Do you guys know? Is he a water sign? Ariana needs an astrologer. Ariana needs an astrologer and a cleansing, honey. My sympathy for your loss. Whose loss? I think she needs someone older. Ariana's hot. Scorpio. Oh. Pete is a Scorpio? Ariana's a water sign. Ariana's a Cancer. We move on from things fairly quickly. Ariana's a Cancer with a Cap rising. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. So Pete is a Scorpio, though, right? There's something about this kind of breakup with Pete and Ariana that kind of caught him off guard, to be honest. All right? It kind of caught him off guard. I feel like it was almost like a business move for Ariana. Like, I have to cut you off. I have to go make this money. I have to cut you off. That's what I see. Almost like very insensitive. But the thing about it is it's going to come back to Ariana. Like, Ariana, girl, you cannot keep doing this. You cannot keep cutting these men off and not taking in consideration for their emotion and their mental health. Okay? But you're not racking up good karma with this. There is something about both of them where they're kind of lackadaisical. They're kind of like, playing the blame game and not wanting to take ownership for how they showed up, how they may have acted in certain situations in the relationship. And there's something about Ariana where it's like she always has her career, so she never really has time to like reflect, which makes it even more painful, I feel like, for the men that get left in the dust once again. I don't know if Pete is going through money issues. I don't know if Pete... What does Pete do for work, you guys? Yeah, exactly. Scorpio gang, yes. She needs security if she's a Cancer Cap, yes. She has mental health issues too. I believe that. I believe she does. There's something about Ariana, though, where we're not going to see her mental health issues come into play until she's like, how old is she right now? If she's around my age, she's like 27, 26. I'm about to be 27 in 10 days. Happy birthday to me. But there's something about Ariana where we won't see her mental health issues come into play until like, I feel like she hits her mid-30s. And then I feel like once she hits her mid-30s, she's going to start to have trouble with men. Like, clearly as if she isn't already having trouble. But there's going to be something about her where I feel like, I don't know if men are going to start dogging her out or if like, I don't know, she's going to start to have trouble with men. But it's like where we're going to clearly see that she's the problem, if that makes sense. She's 25. Oh, okay. She needs an older man. These youngsters ain't gonna cut it. No, they're not. No. Because she eats younger men or men her age, like, you know, she eats them up like a spider. You know how a spider drains the blood out of, you know, an insect? That's how she kind of is. There's something about Ariana where her karma for breaking these men's hearts, for doing whatever she does behind the scenes that we don't see to these men, not saying anything bad, but her karma is going to come through her career, her business, her money. That's how her karma is going to play out. Happy birthday soon. Thank you, JoJo. Ariana needs to retreat with her closest buddy and just vent. Mac Miller hasn't even been gone a year yet. Exactly. So she wasn't in love with Pete. I feel like maybe there's something about Ariana where, like, she falls in love quickly and then she can fall out of love just as quickly too. I feel like Ariana's the type of person where she falls in love with potential. And if she sees that you're not living up to that potential, she just cuts you off. She was just being a man eater. Exactly. Cancer and Cap need to date older when young. Yes. So who else did we say? Ariana and who else? And Pete. A lot of women fall for potential. Yeah. And men too. Let's keep it real. Us Cancers are very needy attention-wise. Can you do Kris Wu again? Chris Brown. Will he go back to acting in movies or make more music? He's taking a break from filming movies. We actually did Cardi B and Offset earlier, darling. Darling Britney. So, will Kris Wu go into acting or will he go into making music? Will Kris Wu go back to acting or will he go start making music? Will Kris Wu go back to acting or will he start making music? I get the King of Swords or the King of Wands here in the past. Will he start making music or go into acting? Once again, I see a female in his energy. I know I said that last time. I see a female like around him that is like in control of his career in some way. I feel like he's gonna go into movies. I see him in like a romantic comedy or a romantic movie of some sort, or at least where he's like making out with someone or kissing. That's what I see. I feel like he's gonna end up going into movies. He's gonna end up on the big screen in some way. And then he'll probably go into music. That's what I see for Kris Wu. Let's look at Chris Brown now. It's a no for Cardi B and Offset. I thought they were a great match. He had that pimp and hoe. Ooh, child. Will he do more music in the future? Yes, he will. Hey, Shalita. Domo and Chrissy YouTubers would be good. I've never heard of them. Hello, I'm so glad you are alive. Really cool. Hey, happy camper. Can you do Omarion? Rihanna and her billionaire boyfriend. Let's do Chris Brown first. So, what's going on with Chris Brown in his Saturn return? Will he make it? What's going on with Chris Brown in his Saturn return? Will he make it? Yes, Rihanna's billionaire boyfriend is fine. I live for a foreign daddy. I do. And I live for a billionaire daddy too, honey. Yes, Rihanna. Okay, so what's going on with Chris Brown? What's going on with his Saturn return? Will he be successful? Will he make it? Will he be able to make a comeback? and stay. What's going on? Yes, Riri can get it. Thank you. All day and all night, honey. All right, so Chris Brown, will he make it? I get the Seven of Swords here in the past. I get the Emperor here in the present position. I feel like Chris Brown was kind of like some type of like... The Chris Brown situation boosted Rihanna's career. So I kind of want to call, like, Chris Brown was kind of sacrificed for Rihanna's career in a way. Or a better way of saying is that Chris Brown's career was sacrificed for Rihanna's career. Will he make it? I think he'll definitely make a buzz. Especially if he's coming out with a new album. I feel like he'll definitely make a buzz. I actually see him collaborating with a female. So I don't know if he has a song with a female he's working on. I feel like that's going to be his biggest hit, is this collaboration he has with a female. Whether he's collaborating with her on a song or in a video, something like that. I see a collaboration with a female. I mean, I just feel like the past is always going to come back to haunt Chris. You know, he can't run away from it. It just is what it is. And the sooner he learns to deal with that, the smoother his ride to success will be. All right? Otherwise, if he can't deal with the fact that the past is always going to come back around in some way, he's going to end up self-sabotaging himself. I would definitely recommend him to get a cleansing. I would be careful with doing spiritual work, especially dark spiritual work, to bring success. Not the best energy for Chris Brown to be working with, all right? If anything, work with the energy of the light, Chris Brown. Or work with practitioners who work in the light. You know, that's all I'll give you about that. But I do feel like he will... There is something about where he's going to come out. He's going to get a little buzz. And, like, if he plays it right, he'll be able to build on that buzz. But he just has to play it right. You know, and I feel like his biggest thing is his anger issues. Hey, the juiciest Crip Witch. Will Jim Jones ever marry Chrissy? Child. Who is that? Is that Jim Jones the rapper? So who's after Chris Brown, you guys? He does make amazing music. Chris does make really good music. Like, I will give him that. By the way, for those of you who want a reading while I'm here, I am doing live readings. So if you would like to get your live question or your question answered, if you have a question, I'm going to pull you guys back a bit. Push you guys back. If you want your question answered while I'm here on live, you can send a donation to my PayPal or my Super Chat. The link to the... I do prefer PayPal payments, and the link to the PayPal is in the description box as well as the chat box, okay? And anywhere between $5 to $10 is one question, $20 is two questions, $30 is three questions, so on and so forth. You think Omarion's after Chris? Okay. Rihanna, billionaire BF. Oh, okay. Let's do Rihanna's billionaire boyfriend, and then we'll do Omarion. Because I have to be honest, Icebox is one of my favorite songs, especially the remix with Debrat. But Chris Brown's domestic violence stems from his childhood. Yes, people should see his own victimization as a child. It's hard to heal those wounds. It is, you know. But he has to heal them, you know. Like, he has to. He just has to. He can't keep operating from this place of pain. It's not serving him, you know. It's not serving him anymore, you know. Sometimes when it comes to art and creativity coming from an artist, pain, you can make pain work for you. Like, a lot of times from pain comes amazing works of art. But the thing is you can't always operate from that place. You know, you have to keep your mental health, you know, in mind as well. All right. You can't forsake your mental health for your art. No, no, ma'am. No, sir. At least that's not the type of artist I am. So Chris Brown has to heal. He has to evolve. He needs to come out with some grown and sexy music for us. And we'll probably end up falling in love with him again, you know? So self-love is the greatest love. Exactly. Yeah, he can't run from it. No, he can't. He does need some spirit work done. Yeah, he does need... See, he uses dark magic. No wonder why his clothing line is called Black Pyramid. Ooh, child. I didn't know that, actually. I don't know if he does it or if he does, like, energy, spiritual, magic work. I don't know. He might have someone else, kind of like a practitioner, a priestess, a priest, do it for him. But nonetheless, if he is working in darker energies, I don't think it's good for him because I think there's something about Chris Brown where he kind of already has something attached to him from someone else putting something on him. So he needs to be careful. So Saturn is about to test the F out of him then. Yes, Saturn is about to test Chris Brown's wig, honey. Okay, Rihanna's billionaire BF. Exactly, yes. Yeah, Saturn is going to get him straight. Chris needs to steer clear of dark forces. Yes, he does. I think he's playing with coke and not the drink. That is not funny and I should not be laughing, but I kind of agree with you, Siobhan, actually. I do think there is maybe some substance abuse issues. So what's going on with Rihanna and her billionaire boyfriend? What can we see about Rihanna and her billionaire boyfriend? I'm going to cleanse these cards real quick, y'all. Hope you guys don't mind. I've just been shuffling them all day today, honeys. So let's just do a quick cleanse. This is Palo Santo, by the way. I need to get some more, but yeah, this is Palo Santo. Palo Santo, for all my other tarot readers out there, spiritualists, is really good for clearing the energy of your cards and just good for clearing the energy of your space as well. So get some Palo Santo, y'all. All right. Thank you for clearing the energies of this deck. In the name of Jesus, I pray and thank you. Amen, amen, and amen. Yeah, Coke for real. He's getting skinny as AF, looking off a bit. Yeah. He'd be on lean, Molly, and weed. I don't think Coke is a fact. Ooh. I sent my questions. It's about Jupiter return to Noah's things. Oh, okay. Let me see. Thank you for the $10 donation. So we're going to answer Happy Camper's question after Rihanna. And then I think we're just going to go ahead into Omarion. All right. And see what's going on with our Omarion and his icebox. Let me put this back in my pocket. All right, so what's going on with Chris Brown, or not Chris Brown, Rihanna? Ooh, child. What's going on with Rihanna and her billionaire boyfriend? There's something about Fenty. I don't know if Fenty's going to come out with some new products, a new line of some sort, but there's something about Fenty. Rihanna's working on Fenty right now. Hey, the big bad wolf. A narcotic is a narcotic, exactly. Cocaine and lean along with other stuff. Child. He def fell off live performance-wise singing over tracks. He needs to lean on the music and put down the damn sippy cup. Child. Yes, Siobhan. Thank you. Lean on the music and not on the lean, honey. Do you hear that, Chris Brown? All right. What's going on with Rihanna and her billionaire boyfriend? Last shuffle. Okay, one more shuffle. I didn't really like that shuffle. Okay. Fenty Beauty, honeys. All right, she's working on Fenty. Rihanna's about her coins. King of Cups here. So what is the billionaire boyfriend zodiac sign? Do you guys know? He's definitely into her for sure. I think Rihanna's boyfriend be hitting that all day, every day, honey. He's in love with her, honey. And her good. Riri is a wife. Yes. Riri is low-key bae. Yes. Exactly. My heart goes out to the Pluto and Scorpio generation. These men ain't going to be able to get it up after 35. Ooh. Siobhan, I'm in Pluto and Scorpio, child. Lord have mercy. Okay, let's pull more cards. Rihanna and her billionaire boyfriend. Her billionaire boyfriend. Are they living together? I see they go on a lot of trips together. They spend a lot of time together. There is something about this relationship that is affecting her career. Like I feel like she's spending more time. This isn't a bad thing. This just is what it is. I feel like she's spending more time on this relationship and less time on her career. I actually feel like it's kind of frustrating the people around her because things are starting to slip. You know, it's like, okay, girl, like, you know, your number ones are, you know, they're not, you know, you need to make more music. You know, you need to do this with Fenty. You need to do this, this, and this. Like, come on, you know, where are you, Rihanna? Like, that's what I see the people around her. But I see Rihanna just kind of wants to enjoy life. Like, she doesn't really want to work, you know, and be hustling and bustling like that. There is something about this guy where he wants to get married to her, I think, actually. But I think Rihanna's the one who doesn't want to get married or doesn't want to get married right now. There's something about the billionaire boyfriend where he needs to be careful about dealing with an ex because Rihanna does not play that, I see. Especially if the ex is not black. All right. I feel like Rihanna's the type where she will fight somebody over her man. So Rihanna, be careful with that too. Be careful of your temper. Rihanna is a bit possessive in relationships, I feel like. But there's something about where she doesn't like to be possessed too much, which is interesting. I see they travel a lot. These two travel a lot together, mainly to get away, you know, to have privacy. But there's something about the billionaire boyfriend where he really wants to marry her, I feel like. I think he really wants to marry her. I just don't think Rihanna's ready to get married. I don't think she's ready to settle down quite yet. I like that Fenty Beauty. Me too. I actually need to go get more Fenty. Riri is life. Yes. Do you think there will be time to touch on my question this evening? I do understand if it's not feasible. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot. What was your question now for you to know? I'm sorry. Lean does make you constipated too. Really? I've never tried lean, so I have no idea. That's interesting. What's your question now for you to know? I'm so sorry. I told you guys that sometimes thank you for reminding me because I get wrapped up in talking. My question is regarding my serious thought of massive change, not relationship-wise, but in other dealings. So what do you mean? Clarify the question for me, not for you to know. Is Riri happy with dude? I think she's just keeping her occupied. I think she's pretty happy, but she kind of likes... Rihanna's the type of person where she likes to be with you. She likes to kiki. She likes to cackle. She likes to cuddle and all those types of things. But she needs her alone time. She's like, okay, thank you. Bye. You know, like, you know, I'll hit you up tomorrow. I'll hit you up later. I just need me time. You know? Oh, his ex wasn't black and he was married. Oh. Yeah, he needs to be careful with the ex. I think Rihanna coming into her womanhood, her style and music might change now. I think so too. I love her foundation. Yeah, I love her foundation. And I love that it comes in so many shades. I actually did a review on her foundation. It's really interesting. I originally picked up like shade 450 and it was like way too dark for my face. So I had to get 400. But I can also wear like 390, and if it's like summer and you know when black people get lighter during, or if it's not summer, if it's winter, you know how black people get lighter during the winter, like I can sometimes wear 380. Anything above 380 or like, maybe 370 is way too light for me. Okay, so what is not for you to know's question? I guess I should jump. Should I jump at what I think I'm sort of being pushed into? Okay. Winter months help you get lighter, boo. Exactly. So I don't know what shade I'm going to get this time, honey. But I found that actually 400 can come off too orange for me. So I kind of like 390 or 380 when it comes to her foundation better. But okay. And then after we do Not For You to Knows, we're going to do Happy Camper's question because she sent a donate, or he or she sent a donation as well. So should Not For You to Know jump at what she thinks she's being pushed into in terms of this financial dealing. Yeah, 400 can get orangey. Yeah. You want to know if Jay-Z is neglecting Beyonce's emotional needs? Beyonce is a very interesting person when it comes to reading. Reading her energy, I mean. All right, should Not For You to Know go after what she thinks she's being pushed towards? I get the 9 of Wands here in the past position, which definitely tells me that you want to change for sure. And you've been wanting change for a while in your life. But there could be multiple choices, 2 choices that you're kind of finding it hard to, decide which is the best choice. And this could be giving you anxiety. Like, you could be spending a lot of deep thought with this situation, this question. Patience is a virtue with this. Should you be moving towards what you think you're being pushed towards? I think you should, but I would move towards it patiently. I would move towards it slowly. I wouldn't rush. And you say it deals with financial dealings. So, this is typically success with finances. I definitely think you should pursue it. I just wouldn't rush into it. Not for you to know. That's what I see. So I think you should move towards it. Just don't rush. All right. Thinking of making one of the largest changes in your entire life. And I do mean largest. Yeah. I think you should go for it, but just go slow. Go at a slow pace. All right, so Happy Camper. My name is Victoria Arison. Okay. Let me see if you put your question here in your PayPal thingy. Has anyone noticed I have a Samsung S8, and these are the Psalms, my background screen. And I've noticed recently that Samsung has this thing. I'm not going to show his name or his number. Child. Samsung has this thing. Actually, no, I can't show you guys what I'm talking about. That wouldn't be smart. But Samsung has this thing where you can like read now when people read your messages. I think that's really cool. Sorry, y'all. I was texting Young Trade back. But okay, let's see if Heart of or Happy Camper asked her question in the PayPal note. Let me see. PayPal, I don't have time for this. Just put the the password in correctly. Lamarr, I'm talking to me. I'm the one typing. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, you put your question in here. So, Happy Camper, do you want me to read your question out loud, or would you prefer your privacy? Let me know. Do you feel good about that now for you to know? So I don't know if Happy Camper wants me to read her question out loud. Hey, Vic, how are you? Thank you. Shout out to Lamarr. Thank you, Vic. I like that name, Vic. Yes. All right, so we're doing Happy Camper's reading. I did have a question about my Jupiter return. What does it mean? What to expect with this energy? The actual date is December 24th. That makes good sense. Leaving fan business that I grew up in literally to begin my own venture for the security of my family. I want to open up a restaurant or maybe cooking vid. Here, actually, even if it seems silly. Yeah, you should go for it. Now, if you don't know. But go at a slow pace. Like, kind of wean yourself into this new phase of being on your own. I'm good. Yourself, fellow Cap here. I'm good. I cannot complain at all. I really can't. God is good all the time. So what is in store for Happy Camper's Jupiter return? I'm conflicted, honestly. Yeah, I think that's why you should move at a slow pace so that you give yourself time to kind of work through your feelings about it. Okay, so this Jupiter return for Happy Camper. It's definitely going to restore balance, but it's going to restore balance through you purging what's no longer working for you, which may be a bit of a painful process. All right, for you. But it's definitely going to restore balance in terms of your emotions. Okay. It's also going to see you having a desire to travel more, to get out of the house more as well, if you aren't already kind of getting that energy. But there is something about, I feel like you're going to start to feel like, how do I say this? Like, oh my gosh, have I done everything I wanted to do at this age? Oh my gosh, like I feel like you're going to start to kind of feel a little bit panicky in terms of, have you accomplished everything you wanted to up until this point of this Jupiter return? And if that's not the case, then you're going to have a real big spark of wanting to achieve what you haven't been able to achieve yet. I feel like this Jupiter return, Happy Camper, is going to also give you a newfound sense of confidence over time. Can you tell me what actual zodiac sign you are, Happy Camper? What's your zodiac sign? Are you a Sag? Jupiter in the 4th house of family and home. Interesting. Oh, your Jupiter's in Sag. Okay. Happy Camper's a woman, Siobhan. But Happy Camper, what's your sun sign? There is something with love going on here, Happy Camper, and working through emotions with love, especially sadness or depression, whether you're single or coupled, when it comes to love and relationships. I feel like money's a big focus, though, for you, Happy Camper. It's interesting that you have Jupiter and Sag in the 4th house. I feel like there is something where you're going to start to feel like you're separating yourself from your family in terms of being able to support yourself, being able to feel financially stable without needing help. So I feel like it's just all about expanding for you, you know, expansion, you know, and it's an over time thing. Like I feel like throughout the year of 2019, that's when this energy is going to really start to manifest, but you're just expanding. Did we catch up with all the live questions? By the way, if you guys want a live reading while I'm still here, you can donate to my super chat or my PayPal. Yes, you can get pregnant with Jupiter in the fourth because the fourth house is actually, but your fourth house is in Cancer, but the fourth house is ruled by Cancer. If you want a live reading, you can donate to my super chat or my PayPal, and anywhere between $5 to $10 is one question, $20 is two questions, $30 is three questions, so on and so forth. And the link to the PayPal, I prefer PayPal payments, is in the description box as well as the chat box. You're an Aries Sun, Cap, Moon, Virgo, Rising. Oh, that's why I get this like initiator energy from you. Like I feel like you're just gonna go out and get it, you know, with this Jupiter energy. So I'm going to give me a second. I'm gonna make sure that my candles haven't gone out. So talk amongst yourselves for like a few seconds, a few minutes, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I love this guy. His energy is so soothing. Thank you, Crystal. Hey, Crystal, how are you? Hit the super chat or PayPal for a reading. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Siobhan. If you guys want a reading while I'm still here, I think I'm going to get off soon so I can take a spiritual bath and eat dinner. And I have personal readings I actually need to do. I have a candle for a client I need to do. Ciao. What's Tuesday? Tuesday's Mars. So I want to make sure I do the candle today because the Monday's the moon. And it's a love candle. So, Ghost Rider. Hey, Ghost Rider. We got to read Nicki. The dank flames have arrived. Hi, fireman. We got to read Nicki and find out will she reach that North Node in Cancer or stay trying to control her empire through Cappy South Node. Oh, wow. Lamarr got them vocals. Loving the new music. Thank you. Yeah, I love my new song. There you go again. I love that song. I'm mad because I'm going to have to vacuum. I just vacuumed yesterday. All right. Pulling up in the driveway. I swear I wouldn't do this. He got me rock like IRAs. I swear I wouldn't do this. This dude is too lit. He cheating on me. I split because this relationship is counterfeit. right, let's read Nicki. There you go again, popping in my head again. No, I can't do this. Go ahead, live your fantasy. I know you want me. It's not hard to see. All right. By the way, I write and produce all my own music. Even though I don't remember all the words all the time, or I don't remember the titles all the time. I write and produce all my own music. No help over here. What's going on with Nicki Minaj and this Cancer North Node, Capricorn South Node energy? Is she going to get it? Is she going to understand that she has to work through that North Node energy, not the South Node? Those past life, that past life energy that she's kind of manifesting? What's going on with Nicki? Remember the grasshopper, Lamarr? Oh my gosh, yes! That was so weird, dude. I have not seen a grasshopper since then. Or a roach. Or any bug, thank God. I'm going to knock on wood, though, because whenever I say I don't see them, they show up. Child. People say God is in the air, then how come airplanes don't see him? Thank you. I work all the time. I really want to expand nationwide. I desire for online course to take off. Yes, Happy Camper, do it. You thought I was a woman? I mean, I get that a lot, actually. We have a lot of trolls in here, huh? All right, so what's going on with Nicki Minaj, honey? Nicki Minaj. Will Nicki Minaj get it? There's something about Nicki where she's kind of bitter. She's coming from a place of bitterness. Yeah, you know the trumpets always have to come out of the woodworks, child. Ain't nobody worried about them. Will Nicki get it? I get the 8 of coins in the past for Nicki. So there is something about Nicki where, in terms of her money-making ability, there's something about it where the good times have kind of passed, and she needs to find new ways of making money. I feel like that's the hardest thing for Nicki, is letting go of her old ways of how she made money, and just letting go of her old ways in general. There's something about Nicki where she feels like she always has to do something, but she constantly does the same thing. And she's just getting older, and whatever she was doing or is doing, it's not working for her, and it's because she's getting older. And it deals with her behavior. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure my candle didn't go out again. Okay, we're good. I think I just put too many herbs in it. I'm gonna show you guys a candle. I gotta show you guys how to do a candle. Let's continue with Nicki though. Hierophant. Oh Jesus, Nicki needs to watch out for men, or a man specifically that will want to work with her or that has her eyes on her in some way. There is something about this man where he kind of wants to make money off of her. But I feel like Nicki is going to think that he wants more. Like maybe there's some type of romantic aspect with him, but this guy's kind of playing her in a way, I feel. There is also something about Nicki where she wants to feel young again. She wants to, live her youth again. She doesn't, there's kind of this energy where she doesn't want to get older. She doesn't like getting older. So she she's the type of person that will maybe sleep with a younger guy because, the guy's after her. just to kind of get that notch under her belt. But what she doesn't realize is that, unfortunately, that doesn't always work for women in a weird kind of way. And I feel like it deals with sexism. It deals with heteronormativity, patriarchy. Mainly patriarchy. But there is something about Nicki where there is a certain lane that she could kind of go in to gain that success, but it's not through music, I feel. Or if it is through music, it's through features and not kind of doing her own thing, unless she revamps herself, revamps her image, revamps her sound, and kind of stops with the clownness. That's how I'll say it, the clownness. But there is something about Nicki. I feel like once Nicki kind of falls in love and settles down, that's when she's going to chill out. But until then, until she feels like she's really truly been loved by a man and been appreciated by a man, and maybe that's why I feel bitterness, because she doesn't feel appreciated. She doesn't really feel loved. Once she gets that energy into her life, she's going to be like, oh, why was I worried about all that? Bye. I'm going to go enjoy my life over here with my new man. That's how she's going to be. And then we'll just kind of see her start to not be so much bothered by the drama. Like, she's just going to brush it off her shoulders. And then we're going to live for her again, because that's the Nicki we love, right? So I do think Nicki's going to get it together. It's just going to take a while to get there, maybe 1 to 2 years, to be honest. She does need to drop a fire-ass mixtape, Yolanda. Exactly. She needs a baby dog, something to love. Maybe. And yeah, Nicki is bitter. She aged too fast. Looks like she went from 25 to 35 in a week. Yeah. She does need to get a better circle. I kind of like Nicki and Nas too. But yeah, Nas is a no-go. I don't think Nas is a whole nother story, honey. Yeah, bad for Nas, exactly. I don't know what that means, that Vic. I think praying mantises are like freaking scary though. That's the one insect that I like. Actually, no, I don't like any insects. But praying mantises, honey, I don't know why I'm like so scared of them. And they don't even do anything. That's that Cappy South Node, the aging thing. Yeah, she doesn't want to get older. She does need a new stylist, exactly. She needs to revamp herself. Yeah, she's had the same rap. Oh, no, I didn't read Omarion. We'll do him next. She does need a family. Yep, one pony trick, exactly. Oh, happy camper, child. It is kind of sad, right, JoJo? Oh, she's rocking these... She's rocking these Party City ass wigs. Lord. Child. I'm not gonna lie, I live for a Party City wig, honey. I love living the Party City fantasy. Leave that to the youngsters, girl. Exactly. No, he's not commitment type, Yolanda. Lina, you want a reading on your love life? Did you send a super chat? Or you guys know you can get a personal reading too. I actually think personal readings are better than live, but I know sometimes people are like, I'm on live, why not get a reading? Or let me dip my toes in and get a live reading. Like that's, you know, so I get it. But for those of you, oh, you're gonna send it soon. Oh, okay. For those of you who are, I know the crickets, child, and that was really random. I don't know how that cricket got in here, but I'm glad it's gone, honey. I wonder what live was that. I don't even remember what live that was. She got all them yes men around her. Exactly. So let's do Omarion and see what's going on with him and his icebox. Because it's not where it used to be, unfortunately. So let's just go ahead and see what's going on with Omarion. Oh, you sent it, Lina? All right, so we'll do your reading after Omarion. What's going on with Omarion? Hey, Amy. What's going on with Omarion? What is going on with Omarion right now? What's going on with Omarion? Why has he not made new music? Why has he not made a comeback yet? What's going on? Give us the tea. We come in peace. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen. 5 of coins here. Is Omarion having money issues, or was he having money issues in the past? I get the Justice card here in the present position. Could be that he hasn't made new music because of legal issues. Maybe not necessarily the legal issues that he has, but could be legal issues with his label, his producer, someone connected to him, or some institution connected to him. He's trying to find what is the most lucrative avenue for him right now. I don't know if music is the most lucrative avenue for Omarion at this time, unfortunately. Although I do get B2K energy. So I do feel like if he were to kind of reunite with B2K, or if B2K were to reunite, it could create a buzz for him to kind of build upon, if that makes sense. But Omarion may be dealing with some sort of depression as well. Maybe some drinking issues. I'm not sure. And it could be due to a female, actually. Maybe that broke his heart in some way. Fire sign female, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. But there is something about Omarion why I think reuniting with B2K would actually be a great idea. There's something about Omarion where he wants to remain solo. He wants to remain an individual. But he has to realize that where he is now is not where he used to be. So he kind of has to finesse the situation a bit to get where he used to be, or to get to, you know, kind of where he used to be, right? I feel like Omarion would have better success overseas, actually. I don't know if he's already doing something overseas. Yes, Lamarr, that's what I think. Exactly. B2K, yes. Bug hate. Omarion should have did that B2K reunion instead of acting a fool trying to push solo. So that's what I'm saying. Oh my God, it's 3 in the morning? Exactly. Yep, overseas. Japan would eat it up. Yes. There is something where Omarion is going to kind of have to force his hand, though. Like, he's going to kind of have to, like, do something he doesn't want to do. Whether that means he has to reunite with B2K, or he has to do a corny song with I see a female, a younger female. He's going to have to start to do what he needs to do to get back out there in terms of music. All right? That's what I see for Omarion. Europe would eat it up, too. I think so. I think so too. It's been a great evening with you all. However, it's time to get my son ready for school tomorrow. Time for your energy. Thank you so much for your energy, and hope everyone has a great night. Thank you for being here. Not for you to know. Good night. He being stubborn. Yeah, he needs to stop being stubborn. Don't nobody have time for that, Omarion? Okay, let's see. Not for you to know, or Happy Camper's question. I got my icebox where my heart used to be. I got an icebox where my heart used to be. No, I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold. All right. Why can't I get it right? Just can't let it go. So what's your question, Lina? Thank you for the $5 donation. He's trying to prove a point that he can do it alone. Yeah. And he can do it alone. It's just that he has to finesse it. Like, I'm not being mean when I say this, but a lot of people don't know who he is or don't remember who he is. You know, so he has to like revamp himself. He has to reintroduce himself into the music world, into the world at large. You know? So, I mean, I would love to hear some new music from Omarion. I know he's got it in him to give us another, you know, jam, honey. Because Icebox, that's a classic. I'm sorry, that was my song in high school. Like, whenever I hear that song, I automatically go back to high school. And just well, actually, no, high school wasn't a good time. Most of it. Some parts were good. It's about my love life. Will I find love sooner or later in life? I've been single all my life. Will Lina find love sooner or later? I'm sorry, I thought Happy Camper asked the question, actually, not you. I'm sorry. Hey, Jessica, how are you? What do you say about Omarion is my jam? I'm going to have to listen to that one. Will Lina find love soon? Or will she find love later? When will Lina find love? Thank you, Crystal, for the $9.99 donation. We'll answer Crystal's question after we answer Lina's question. So when will Lina find love? Will she find it sooner or later? Let's see. I got this icebox. Okay, here we have the Two of Swords here in the past. So, Lina, you've been going through this kind of process where you've kind of been rediscovering yourself. You've kind of been finding yourself. Love, okay, the Lover's card. That's a good sign in the present position. Queen of Wands here in the future position. I feel like you need to get out there and date, Lina. You need to get out there and date. You need to put yourself out there, maybe go on some dating websites, go out, meet people, go to a bookstore, go to a restaurant. You know, I see an earth sign man, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. What's your zodiac sign again, Lina? Damn these memories. This is crazy. I'm about to listen to that when I get off live. You're an Aquarius. Okay. So I see an earth sign man and an air sign man. I feel like the air sign man you kind of already know, or you have some type of familiarity with. I don't think the earth sign man is necessarily your type, but there is something about him where he's stable, he's predictable. I feel like there is a strong sexual connection between you and this earth sign as well. There's something about this air sign where he has two sides to him, so he could be maybe a Gemini or an Aquarius, possibly as well, or have this energy in his chart. I feel like you're going to find love sooner than later. All right? I feel like you're going to find love sooner than later. And I feel like you need to just get out there. You need to get out there. You need to date. You need to meet people. All right? You need to be seen. And allow men to court you as well. Allow men to court you. You need you an earth sign man. Child. I know that's right. Or a water sign for me. Because, I just love, that sensitive kind of man. I love sensitive trade, honey. So, Crystal's question next. Aquarius, you got to be a friend first. Exactly. That Uranus energy. Yeah, Siobhan. So, Crystal's question is, can I do a quick reading on her moving? Crystal's moving Wednesday. That's actually really exciting. The trade I'm talking to right now, who's actually my little brother's friend, and when I say little, my little brother's in his 20s. Okay, so don't think that. All right, I'm not that girl, but or that dude. But He's actually moving on Thursday too, so there must be moving in the air. What's going on with Crystal and her moving on Wednesday? How will that go? Sensitive trade. Yes, Lawanda. Yolanda. Yes, Lina, do you feel good about that? I love sensitive trade, honey. You know, where they just get you together in the bedroom and then they cuddle after. Maybe, you know, have some pillow talk. And stroke your hair and let you know everything is going to be okay. You know, like I live for that. So how will Crystal's moving go on Wednesday? Yes, congrats, Crystal. How will Crystal's moving go on Wednesday? Hey, Mr. OIB. Yes. I'm so glad you're here. I get the Emperor here in the past position for Crystal and her move. The Queen of Wands here in the present position. What's your zodiac sign, Crystal, again? I have the Six of Cups. So there's something bittersweet about this move for you, Crystal, I feel. There's something kind of bittersweet about it. Oh, you're a Pisces sun. Okay. The energy in your apartment is flat, no vibration. Interesting. I feel like whoever owned the apartment before you was a man. And he wasn't the most spiritual person. Have you done a cleansing on your apartment? Well, I guess it doesn't matter at this point. Yes, it's bittersweet. I've been there 3 years. Oh, wow, yeah. So you've kind of grown attached a little bit. I feel like there's going to be an adjustment period for the first few days. I don't know if you're also going to be in like a new space, a new city, or a new town or something like that with this move, Crystal. So I do feel like there's going to be a little bit of an adjustment period. Also an adjustment period in terms of money. I don't know if this new place is a little bit more expensive than what you've been used to kind of, you know, dealing with. But I do feel like there's going to be some sort of adjustment period in terms of your emotions, in terms of your money. It's a new city. Oh, okay. Yeah. In terms of you kind of adjusting to the new city life as well. I also feel like there's something about you going to, okay, so are you living alone? It is more expensive. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Are you living alone, Crystal? By the way, this is actually a really good point, a really good time to say this. I've actually been thinking about doing a video about living alone and how you can live alone successfully because you guys know I live alone, right? And I love living alone, but it gets really, really lonely. So I want to kind of help people, you know, deal with that loneliness. You're living alone. Kind of what I'm getting for you, Crystal, where it's like okay, so you're going to be in a new city, a new town, you know, a new living situation. You're going to go through an adjustment period, and then you're going to want something comforting or familiar. So I see you kind of going back to someone from the past. I feel like it could be some type of love companion or a partner. Yes, living the expensive life. Yes, Miss NYLB, that's what I'm talking about. Shimon, what does Northern and Pisces signify? So, Crystal, I feel like there's going to be something where you're going to want to pull someone from the past back into this new space. Be careful, because I feel like this person could actually mess up the energy of your space. I don't feel like this person has the best energy. I feel like it's a fire sign male, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or they are kind of fiery. They're kind of very spontaneous, unpredictable in certain ways. But there's a tie there. There's like a soul tie or some type of tie there. But I feel like if you give yourself time, give yourself a few weeks, you know, maybe 2 months, you'll get adjusted. All right. But I would say, you know, try to get out into the city. you know, do some traveling, try to figure out the city for the first few days that you're there, so that you don't feel so isolated, so that you don't feel so disconnected. Oh God, I separated from a fire sign 3 months ago. Child. Well, I don't know. I see a fire sign. All this relationship talk is making me miss my sexy chocolate too. Yes, Yolanda. Yes, yes, yes. I know I need some live-in trade. That's what I need. I need some trade that just stays, but has a job, right? You know, maybe does some cooking, some cleaning, all those types of things. Tip for you. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. Hell no. Cut the cord and keep it moving. Thank you, Miss NYOB. And you know, like I can't blame, you know, that like I can't blame it if that is what happens, Crystal, you know. Because sometimes when we are in a space where we, you know, are like where we feel like unfamiliar, you know, we feel like lost or confused, we want to go back to what we know. We want to go back to something comforting. So I can't blame her. I can't blame anyone, you know, but you do have to cut the cord. Miss NYB is right. You have to cut the cord and keep it moving. Easier said than done, but necessary for your mental health. Let me go make sure my candle didn't go out, because me and Miss Candle have been fighting all day. So let me just go see real quick. I'll have to snatch its wig. No, but I have to snatch another candle's wig. Unfortunately, this one keeps going out. I don't know why. This one also went out. Jesus Christ, these candles are getting on my nerves. I have never seen so many candles burn inconsistently before in my gay little life. Oh, Lord, these candles are working my nerves. Lamarr, will I finally get me a Brad, Matthew, or Dustin and Mary one? Probably. Oh my God, you guys heard that? Yeah, I'm so accurate. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. The longer you're by yourself, the more you may not want to live with someone. People have been telling me that like forever. They're like, you're probably not going to want to live with anyone after a while. I'm like, yeah, you may be right. Child. Yeah, Miss NYB, I think you will end up marrying a Brad, Matthew, or Dustin. I feel like he's going to be like a white guy with like blue eyes. He's going to be very vanilla in certain ways. But I think you're going to like that, actually. My heart will beat again. My heart will beat again. Dun, 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 dun. This guy's talented. I'm telling my sister about him. Thank you, Crystal. If your North Node is in Libra, then you have to learn through relationships. Yes. Family, friends, etc. You're going to learn how to compromise. Yes. Also depends on what house it's in as well. Yes, exactly, Siobhan. Yes, exactly, Siobhan. Oh my God, I revealed to my mother last week that I won't be bringing a brother home in the future. She doesn't know my third eye was giving me this future feeling. Yes. Yeah, I feel like missing YLB, you're going to end up with like a white guy. Like, he's vanilla in certain ways, but he has like certain ways to him where it's like he has a little bit of flavor, or he can hang with, the black crew. You know what I'm saying? Like he can hang with the black crew. I feel like there's something about him where he may like rap or something like that, but the potato salad isn't like the way you want it or something like that. Like there's, it's like that kind of thing where it's like, okay, well, his potato salad isn't seasoned the way I need it to, but he loves rap music, so I live for him. Like it's that kind of thing. He Neapolitan, then yes, exactly, Siobhan. Oh yeah, yes, Crystal. And there's something about him where it's like he's gonna want to learn about the culture. He's gonna want to learn about the black culture and about your culture. I think he's gonna be a good Miss NYOB potato salad. Yeah, so no baked mac and cheese with blueberry toppings, Brad. No, Brad. That's not gonna work. You're gonna have to teach Brad how to make that mac and cheese, honey. But once he learns, ooh, watch out. I had so much fun, you guys. It is currently almost 11 p.m. Thank you for joining this little homosexual live stream. I really appreciate it. So anything else for me, Lamarr, before you go? Crystal. Yeah, let's pull some cards for Crystal because you did send me a donation, a tip. Let's just pull some lasting cards for Crystal. And then maybe we'll end with pulling a card for the group. So what further clarification can Crystal get? I love you too, Miss NYLB. Yeah, I'm about to get offline. So if you want a reading, I guess you can donate really quickly before I leave to my PayPal. The link is in the description box as well as the chat box. Anywhere between $5 to $10 is one question, $20 is two questions, $30 is three questions. But otherwise, you can just get a personal reading on my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. All right, Crystal, I get the 9 of Swords, so definitely let go of those fears and worries. Regarding this move, I feel like more so than anything, there is, like I said, there's some fear and worries attached to it, but know that this is a good thing. You moving into a new space, a new city, fresh new energy. It may be more expensive, but I feel like over time, your lifestyle, the money you make will rise to the occasion. All right. But you just have to work on those thoughts that you're kind of holding on to and harboring about the move, about your future as well, the future direction of your life that you're heading in at this time. And be open to travel, Crystal. Be open to travel. Be open to going to new places that you've never been to, new places you've never visited. And, just don't be afraid to get out there. I feel like one of your biggest things is that you kind of hold yourself back in a lot of ways. And Spirit's really working on, because I feel like you holding yourself back is the biggest issue. And Spirit is really working on you not holding yourself back so much. So let your hair down, Crystal, and enjoy life. Because I feel like you're going to have a lot of good memories in this new home. All right. So I'm excited for you. We're going to have to check back in with Crystal and see how her move went. She'll have to let us know. Yes, yeah. It's time to stop holding yourself back. Yes, new place, new you, Crystal. Thank you, Siobhan. Neapolitan, exactly. So let's pull a card for everyone in the room. What messages what message does Spirit, the angels, the ancestors have for everyone in this room? I had so much fun with you guys. I love you. I don't know. I kind of want to make this an everyday thing, or at least a consistent thing. Maybe every other day. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure it out. These lives. All right, I pulled a card. You guys, are you guys ready? I will not try to control the uncontrollable. Let me read it for you. All right, it says, we want you to reach the place where you are willing, not just willing, determined, not just determined, eager to let go of the need of control of things that are uncontrollable, like what anyone else is doing, and give your undivided attention to the only thing you can control, which is how you feel in any given circumstance. In other words, we want you to leave this moment saying, I've decided that I'm going to take life as it comes, and I'm going to do the best that I can do in the midst of what I'm doing. Let go of trying to control the uncontrollable, you guys. All right? I love y'all. I'll see you guys in the next live. Okay, we'll definitely do another one this week. If I don't do another one this week, I will do one this weekend. Okay? Oh my God, the card you pulled is eerie in a good way. Lamarr, stay on point. Thank you. Did you send a donation? If you want a reading, you can just visit my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, for a personal reading. All right? I am available. Yeah, hit the PayPal or Super Chat, but I'm about to get off. So if you guys want a live reading, or if you want a reading, just get a personal reading, and I will do a reading for you, okay? But I have actually personal readings I need to do now and a candle for a client. So I love you guys so much. Stay blessed, not stressed. And thank you for joining me on this gay homosexual live. I love you guys. Love you, Big Bad Wolf. Love you, JoJo. Love you guys. Love you, Siobhan. Good night, Miss NYLB. Bye, Crystal. Bye, Eddie, if you're still here. Bye, Jasmine. Bye, Jessica. Bye, Dat Girl Dazzle. Yeah, contact me for a reading if you want one, Dat Girl Dazzle, okay? Love you guys.